There are so many shoes here. There is one shoe right over there which has a sign. The sign is environment is no one's property to destroy. It is everyone's responsibility to protect it.
Fridays for Future is a global youth-led movement which began in August 2018 when 15-year-old Greta Thunberg sat in front of the Swedish parliament along with other activists demanding climate justice. Now there are around 7,800 cities, more than 1,300,000 people in all continents which are included in this global movement, which also includes us, the citizens of Hyderabad.
Why this venue? Why this lake bed venue? One, of course, it's large, and it's empty and it's green, right? But it's also dry. It's very unfortunate. The city of Hyderabad was known for its reservoirs, 600 reservoirs. It was known for its bags, and today it's known for its dry lake beds. That's why this venue.
Because of the pandemic, people could not able to come, but they have sent their shoes as a representation. More than 1,000 plus shoes are there. We have put it on the lake bed Usman Sagar. Further, we are going to donate it to the Goonj organization, which works with the disaster relief and with the urban slums.
The lakes have diminished over a period of time very rapidly. So that was our first demand, to revive the lakes and to maintain the hydrological regimes of the lakes.
Join the revolution! What do we want? When do we want? What do we want?
All of this was once water. That's all that's left of it. About 50% of them have gone extinct, and the ones that are left, that's just 50% of them, and they are drying up or have already dried up.
This lake actually was built in 1920, 100 years old, and when it was built, it was envisaged to prevent floods from River Musi and also to supply drinking water to Hyderabad. It is dry because a lot of development, concretization, buildings, and then expansion of industries has happened, and because of that this hydrological regime got destroyed. They are building a 10 TMC concrete reservoir on the other side of Hyderabad, and they think this is development and this will increase the GDP.
Let's revive the existing lakes, clean our mess, than starting new reservoirs or constructing new places for drinking water.
The second demand is to make forests a no-go zone. So the forests need to be conserved as they are and no encroachment to be happened, whether it's mining or it's any eco parks.
Forests that are irreplaceable, forests that all the scientists in the world have said are our only solutions and our only hope, cut them to make parks. If I'm right, hundreds of forests, there is a plan to make them eco parks. And what do we do in the process? We affect the biodiversity, and human intervention gradually just extends its clutches and everything is destroyed.
Just a few weeks back, there was the report released by WWF. It says there has been serious decline in the wildlife to almost a 60% of it. Many of the species are getting extinct because of the human activities.
I don't want the future to be one where fresh green leaves or plants are only found in museums, where we have to stand in long lines just to buy a tank of fresh air.
At least our younger generations will have a better and brighter future, and that's what we would like to see, the earth leadership emergence from, especially from Hyderabad Lux centers, and with so much awareness around.
We all are doing our bit, but it is still not enough. We all have to come together. We all have one common goal, which is to make the planet a better place, not only for our future, but for the coming generations. We need climate action, we need it right now.